Yeah, I have been involved with architectural education in Pakistan for some time now. I was also instrumental in setting up the Board of Architectural Education at the Institute of Architects, restructuring it, and which is getting more and more effective today. The answer to your question is both yes and no. We have to change. We have to make a change. We have to look at modules which are peculiar to or to the conditions here in Pakistan. Modules which would answer or address issues facing this country. You cannot have the same education that you're imparting in Europe or United States to students in Pakistan. The socio-economic situation here is completely different in Pakistan. You have a lot of history here, culture, and these are areas which need to be addressed. So we cannot have a universal system, education system, which is used here in Pakistan. We have to adapt to the local conditions. If I go into detail, it's going to take hours and hours, but in principle, that is where I would say that I'm not happy. The other is that within the system itself, if we are following a certain system, right or wrong, unfortunately, majority of our teachers are not trained. And that is so important, where a teacher actually does not teach you, but opens up your mind. That is what the teacher's responsibility is, or that is what he's supposed to do. And this is in every profession, but particularly in architecture, where the teacher is only a facilitator. Each individual student has a certain capacity for absorption, has a certain talent, it is the teacher's responsibility to understand each student, his strengths and weaknesses, and then advise him accordingly. Give him that opportunity to express himself as much and as well as he can under the circumstances. And that is something, unfortunately, is not being done in most cases, because the teachers are not trained. You have good training programs for young teachers, and they have to be continuous programs. So at least whatever system they follow, they'd be able to teach, or they'd be able to conduct their classes in a better way, more appropriate, and tap the potential of the student to the maximum. Well, I just mentioned what you need to do is look into the whole system from the context of a third world country, and you have to admit that we are a third world country. Look at our history, our culture, and our economic situation, the socio-economic situation, and design our courses accordingly so that we address the issues, the local issues in Pakistan. You address address poverty. You address issues of urbanism. You address issues of health in these communities, and that is where our education will be aimed at. Until we come up to a level, a standard, where it would require another change and you address the issues that you face at that time. But today, I think it is most important that we look at the marginalized communities, we look at the majority of the people who are living below poverty line and who need our help. So the education system has to be tailored to that.